This is Josiah Plays The Witcher 2, Assassins of Kings, Enhanced Edition. And I'm about to kill the K-Ran. Just watch me. Just watch me. He's mad. He seems mad.
Wonder how many more will turn up.
Alright, that's two tentacles down. Two tentacles down. I'm watching out, I'm watching out. Then he knocks some more of the bridge off. He's very angry. He's very angry. Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. She's trapping it in the lightning. Oh, come on! Can't believe he killed me there after the third tentacle was down and everything.
Watch out!
Oh, I shouldn't have gotten hit by that. And I definitely shouldn't have gotten hit by that. I was totally dodging. We're gonna try this again. This time we got it. This time we got it. This time we got it. This time we got it.
It's angry! Watch out!
How many more can there be?
Alright, this time we got it.
It's angry! Watch out!
Rolling too late. More bridge falls. God. What's he doing now? Oh yeah, I forgot he does that sometimes. how long do I have to do this? Can I fuck around and regen health?
Quickly! It's about to break free!
Shit. Is there somewhere safe where I can regen health, or not really? Tell me this is safe. Alright, I'm gonna regen all the way up to full health. Saito says, of course, there is an even easier way to do this. See Quen's. Quen capitalized. But I can't seem to remember. Let me just quench my thirst with this Coke Zero and see if it comes back to me. Please do not break, giant piece of cover. I really need you right now. Let me regen all my health. I can't quick save right now, can I? No, of course not. Given how quickly the bridge crumbled due to the Karen slapping it, that one piece is holding up really well. I know, this is like the toughest piece of the entire bridge. Of course, he's not hitting it with his tentacles now, he's just throwing rocks at it. Or pieces of bridge at it. Yes! 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 Did I win? I think I won! I got it! I told you that time I was gonna get it.
We did it. Not a bad fight, wouldn't you say, Geralt? Are you alright?
The beast got me a couple of times.
I've heard you've been in more dire situations. I wonder, are the stories about you true?
What stories?
If you think I'm going to repeat some of the legends circulating about you, you're deeply mistaken.
What now?
I must harvest the most valuable ingredients while the corpse is fresh. I'd prefer to get the entire carcass to my laboratory and strip it down to the bone, but that would be a waste of power and simply too much work. I shall take only...
What have you heard about me?
a number of things.
You won't talk about them?
I've no time now. The fresher the ingredients I collect, the higher the price I'll get. Sorry.
Farewell then.
Don't forget to collect the reward.
Oh, I won't.
I will never forget to collect the reward. Yeah, I leveled up. Okay. Beat the Karen. Took quite a few tries, but took quite a few tries, but
We'd best get to work.
I managed to get it done. Big nasty beast. Karen eyes, Karen tissue, Karen skin, Karen trophy. I like that stuff. I don't think there's anything else to loot or do with it. Nasty thing. And huge. Red squid lobster, yum. Karen trophy plus... Oh, that trophy is so good compared to... Wait. I forgot to re-equip my trophy that I was wearing before, which was an Indrega one. But anyway, this is better. Karen tissue. Karen skin. Karen eyes. With much effort and no small help from Sheila de Tanzerville, the Karen was finally slain. Now came the best part of any contract. Geralt could go see the merchant on the waterfront and collect his reward. You should have seen the battle. The bridge's arches crumbled like houses of cards, and the beast's blood mingled with its poisonous mucus. Finally, the Witcher, with much effort, won the day. The beast was dead, and our hero could pick up the reward he had rightly earned. I must admit that the potion worked exceptionally well in the fight with the huge beast. The Witcher would probably best the Karen even without the protection afforded by the brew, but after all he was a professional. He valued his life too much to expose himself to unnecessary risk. Yay! 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 One has to admit, Sheila's help proved to be useful. The sorceress did not fear the monster and bravely fought, aiding the Witcher with her powers. Except she was the one that was out of range of its fucking tentacles the whole time. Safe! Yeah, I wouldn't be afraid of a monster that couldn't hit me either. When some other sucker's the one taking the hits. I'm down there getting pounded by tentacles. She's up top. Completely safe. I say, Geralt, this monster doesn't seem that frightening at all, does it to you? Like, fuck. Alright, let's get out of here. Get some Celandine on our way out. Got a piece of the Karen hanging there from my trophy hook. Good job, Geralt. You just made another species extinct. Better make some room next to your dead fetuses in your pack for a well-deserved reward. Nobody's gonna have blankets after I collect my reward from this. And there's the view from up high of the dead Karen. Thank goodness that bridge was there. Man, I don't know how I would have beat that thing if I didn't have a bridge to collapse on top of it. Dead Karen. What a monster. This fucking fire. it's lighting itself. Karen didn't even have any mutagens, surprisingly enough. Alright. Footwork. Distance covered while dodging in battle plus 100%. That actually would have been really, really helpful in that fight I just did. Having that extra dodge distance would have really fucking helped. Should have, if I had thought about it, I would have taken that first to use against the Karen instead of riposte, because riposte obviously useless against the boss. But now I have both. Damn it, I always do this. I accidentally go to the graveyard instead of going down here. So, collect my reward for slaying the Karen, yes. And then new stuff will open up in the main quest line. River Monster's dead, y'all. Just thought you should know. Thought you should know. No more River Monster. You're welcome. Hey guards, guess what? River Monster's dead. I did it. Bye. You're welcome. Okay. Dead bodies hanging here? Guess what? River Monster's dead. That was me. Thanks.
Something's troubling me. Let's see.
Little dwarf walking past? River Monster's dead. Dog? Guess what? River Monster's dead. See, the dog's really happy about it.
The old man winging tonight. I think the stew's ready.
Yeah. Just at work.
You might want to stir it.
I don't stir. I work the material.
Let's go kill some monsters.
It's this guy, right?
Job done. The Karen's dead.
Good work. You've earned your reward.
I've earned my reward. I still don't have very many Orans. Karen skin armor. Plus 9. 30 vitality. Yeah, I like my armor better. She now have a new ability called Haggler. Minus 20% price of items and shops. Oh, cool. I should have waited until I had that to buy all those formulas and shit that I bought. Oh, come on. You should have told me that, Saito. Should have said, hey, don't buy any of those stuff. Wait, buy it after you kill the Quen, because then you'll save a shitload of money. You dropped the ball, Saito. That was the kind of advice that I pay you for. Oh, I don't pay you? Alright, well, never mind then. Alright. Let's see, what other journal stuff was updated here? A full pouch of Oran's improved Geralt's mood and was a fair compensation for the difficult fight with the Quen. Freed from danger, the townsfolk of Flotsam breathed a sigh of relief, and foreign merchants could finally set off. Everything just like in the old stories, before the time the Witchers began to have second thoughts and dabble in politics. How come Quen doesn't show? Oh, it does. Yeah, that armor's... it's alright, but it's not really better than what I've got. Okay. You've dishonored yourself, brought shame to your family in traditional Canadian fashion. You will now commit suicide by holding a door open for people until you starve to death. Nice. That sounds like a good Canadian suicide method.
Not a thank you. What's it to me? They're rabble, I tell you.
Well, well. How's the Commandant as a host?
It's people like him who might help us.
Or put us in shackles and throw us into the river.
He told me they're keeping Scoia'tael prisoners on a barge in the port.
Did he mention if Quen ep Esnalen, Yorvet's right-hand elf, is among them?
No.
He may know something about the Kingslayer.
Let's pay him a visit.
They pinch my ass.
Go to the
and
prison
don't even
barge.
leave
Follow
a tip.
Triss.
Damn it. The moral downfall embodied.
Triss is just sprinting against me. From the very beginning, the prison ship moored at the wharf attracted Geralt's attention. Non-humans, actual or alleged Scoia'tael and their collaborators, were imprisoned below decks. When Triss told the Witcher that an adjutant of Yorvith by the name of Ciaran was among the prisoners, our hero decided to speak with him personally. He and the sorceress proceeded to the wharf, hoping to reach the unit's leader, and by extension, Letho, through Ciaran. Is this the first time that this name has been used? It seems like they've never said the name Letho so far. Have they? Like, right now, Geralt doesn't know his name is Letho. None of the other characters do either. So basically, Dandelion just, spoiler alert. That's the first time Letho is used, even though nobody in the actual setting has yet found out that that's what his name is. I don't think. What are you doing, Triss? That pig is in her way. That pig and me. Both pigs.
What's in these crates, boss?
King Vridank's treasure.
Did I, get a thing for this guy? I guess not yet.
Any nose?
The Amber Rune.
What the hell is this guy talking about?
Welcome.
Well, I mean, I wish I had something else to do right now, because I would love to just make Triss wait there, as is my custom. It might confuse her if I run up and I'm just there right away without her waiting for days. She might not think it's actually me. She'll think I'm some sort of doppelganger, because the real Geralt would never just be right there. But I don't have anything else to do. Except that, so... Whose ship is this?
Something's brewing.
Ha! Trouble.
What now?
Morning.
Why are Roach's commandos on this ship? Is this Roach's ship? And if so, when did it move from the place we were docked before to here?
Hello.
Oh, baby.
Weird.
Everything all right, Geralt?
Yeah, it must have moved. These guys weren't here before. I don't think. Don't be that way with your fucking bullshit-ass halberds. Just move out the way. Guard and guard. What's up, guard and guard? Can we handle this tattoo situation real quick, Triss?
Listen, you know how to remove a tattoo?
I thought you looked different. What's it of?
All right.
Hey, there's this...
I've got the ingredients.
Sure you don't want to keep it?
Just get rid of it.
Is it done? It's done. Oh, I thought she was gonna do some magic shit. But I guess it's just done. Alright, well thanks, Triss. Appreciate that. Let's talk to these guards.
What do you want?
To speak with the wounded prisoner.
No one's allowed.
I'm here on Commandant Laredo's orders.
I already cut a deal with you, but
So get out of my way.
he won't tell you much. He's dying.
Well, we'll see about that. Axii sign says he will.
I wouldn't mind a donut about now.
Welcome, welcome.
Anything I can loot before we go down there? Prison ship is not exactly a place for a bunch of loot. Dude, a prison ship sounds fucking terrible. That sounds way worse than actual prison. Prison ship, I mean, it's just such tight quarters and it would be awful. It's so hot and...
Stop bloody moaning down there.
Look, Coffer's dozed off.
Wakey, wakey, Coffer. You'll fall asleep forever any day now. Look, Birdie's all wet. Hey, Birdie! You get wet just looking at me.
Get ready, Birdie. We'll be down to see you right after our watch.
Who the fuck are they talking to?
I know your kind.
I know your kind too, Hrafner.
Welcome.
And I know your kind, Dunny.
Be vigilant.
There's a reason your name is so similar to Dummy. And the reason is because you're a dummy.
They beat him bad. He's got at least a dozen fractures. I'll need your help.
What do I do?
The spell I'm going to use is painful. It could kill him if he thrashes around.
I'll use the Axii sign to calm him.
Perfect.
Calm the wounded elf with the Axii sign. Oh, I thought that was just going to happen in cutscene. I actually have to use it. The intelligence proved true. However, Geralt was unable to speak with Ciaran, for the elf was writhing in agony, dying. Before Triss could start healing, Geralt had to use the Axii sign to calm him. Okay. Calming him with Axii by spamming a button.
It's no use.
You wish, Horson. I'm no traitor.
He's raving.
Vadgun? Where am I?
In Flotsam. On the prison barge.
The convict's barge? I'm done for.
We're fighting Laredo too, a common goal.
I once made the mistake of trusting Dwan. Never again.
You'd be dying in pain if it wasn't for us.
If it wasn't for the Dwan, I wouldn't be here.
There's a Witcher in Yorvith's unit.
Like every Dwan, he turned out to be a bastard.
What happened?
He betrayed us. He said he had an offer for me. So we met, where roses of remembrance grow. I should have known.
Roses of remembrance?
Yes, some of the last in the world. He thought that I'd betray my elven brother in order to control the unit. I refused, and there was a fight. I've never seen anything like it. No human can move that fast. It was a massacre. I was the first to be hit, thus I survived. I would have bled to death had Laredo's men not found me. Letho will kill Yorvith, and all will be lost. So many dead, so much suffering, all for naught.
Letho. He's the Kingslayer?
Yes.
Why does the Dwan want Yorvith dead?
He used us from the start. Our hatred. But he no longer needs Yorvith. Sees him as a thorn in his side. I don't know what Letho wants.
What's Yorvith planning?
What does Yorvith want? Why Flotsam?
Go plow yourself.
You have to tell me. I'm on your side.
If you say so. Flotsam is only the beginning. We're no bandits, we fight for freedom. In due time, Yorvith will answer the call, and we'll emerge from the woods, joining the battle.
What battle?
He wasn't specific.
In that case, I'll ask Yorvith himself.
I'd like to see that.
We got what we came for.
What now?
Yorvith.
What if Yorvith already knows?
I've got an old saying all ready for him. My enemy's enemy is my friend.
Warn him, Gwynblade. Yorvith fights, for that is what he does best. He's Enshe, a real one, a free one. Among the last. Fighting makes sense. Now more than ever before, there is still hope.
What are you talking about, Kieran? Hope for what?
For change. For a better tomorrow. I'll not see it. They'll torment me to death on this barge, and I'll go gladly where the apple trees bloom. But you must warn Yorvith.
Where the fuck is the narration? I know this has narration normally. Was it bugged out?
Geralt.
Hold on a second. We'll just skip past this.
He's
That
in.
We're fighting. You'd be if there's a what happened?
He's
Rose.
yeah, I've never left.
Leth.
Yeah.
Why does
He
what does you
go?
You have to
If you say Flotsam in due time.
what battle?
He was
In that we got what we came for.
What now?
Yorvith.
What if Yorvith already knows?
I've got an old saying all ready for him. My enemy's enemy is my friend.
Warn him, Gwynplaine. Among the last.
What are you talking about?
For change. For a better tomorrow.
Yennefer told me that Ciri has departed for good. She inhabits another world and is happy there. Before she left this one, she gave us the Isle of Avallac'h, our island. We stopped counting time. People believe that the wraiths of the Wild Hunt are immortal. They race across the heavens, gripping in their bony hands swords, their lightning bolts. They take away mortals, ever expanding their cavalcade of spectral riders. They burned the orchard and the house. In their armored boots, they trampled our island. And they made off with Yennefer. I had to get her back. Return to reality. Return to the Witcher's path.
That's better. Geralt's been through some crazy shit.
Geralt, are you all right?
I've been to the Isle of Avallac'h, among the apple trees and the mists. After the massacre in Rivia, Ciri took me there, and Yennefer. The Wraith Riders kidnapped Yen, and I pursued them.
But...
Triss, this is important. I feel like everything's coming together. When the Witchers found me barely alive a half-year ago near Kaer Morhen, I was fleeing the Wraiths of the Hunt. They continued to pursue me, in the outskirts, then in Vizima when I killed the Grand Master. Now I know it was no coincidence.
Kieran mentioned roses of remembrance, growing somewhere near here. Cedric claims likewise. If that's true...
Right now I should be searching the forest for Yorvith, not looking for flowers.
I could restore your memory.
You sure?
Everything seems to indicate that. Whatever's blocking your memory is clearly weakening. I think I could break that barrier with just one petal from a rose of remembrance. Those flowers are truly powerful.
In that case, Yorvith can wait.
That sounds really good.
Want me to go with you?
Yep.
I'd love your company.
All right then. Let's go. Cedric mentioned there are some old elven buildings near the cascade in the forest. We should start there.
Lead the way.
Yep, I've already been up
Shut your
there.
traps. Stop bloody moaning down there.
Listen, Triss, why don't you just go there and wait for me and I'll be right along.
Wakey, wakey, coffer. You'll fall asleep forever any day now. Look, Birdie's all wet.
I'm gonna, do the natural thing for Geralt to do in the situation. I'm gonna stick with Geralt's usual MO. Find a rose of remembrance. Follow Triss. Interrogating Quen made Geralt feel strange. Perhaps it touched a nerve, and it certainly caused anxiety. The Witcher could almost hear the memories locked away in his mind, calling for freedom and battering at the door that kept them from him. Seeing the Witcher's behavior, Triss decided there was no time to lose and asked Geralt to find a rose of remembrance. This powerful psychoactive agent could hasten the recovery of his memory. Geralt and Triss went off to search for the flower. Or, more precisely, Geralt followed the sorceress, who knew how to reach the place where the roses apparently grew. How does she know? I know where they are, because I've been up there already and seen the roses. Let's see, what does this one say? Following the conversation with Yorvith's adjutant, the search for the Kingslayer gathered momentum. However, other matters of greater importance to Geralt could not wait. The Witcher had a very serious conversation with Triss Merigold, the results of which are detailed in another thread, and only after he finished what he was asked did he continue the investigation. Returning memories. Another vision also came during an interrogation, but this time Yorvith's adjutant was the one interrogated. The smell of apples brought a memory of the Isle of Avallac'h, a mysterious land where Geralt arrived after the events in Rivia. The Witcher once more lived through the wondrous experience of that place, but he was not to cherish them for long. Wonder turned into fury when Geralt saw a woman being kidnapped by the Wild Hunt, and that would be Yennefer. The abducted was very important to him. The Witcher realized that searching for her became his main goal in life. Yeah, that's what he's been up to, and then he forgot. And that's what he's doing at the start of The Witcher 3, is essentially continuing to search for Kieran. There's Kieran. Kieran had served in Yorvith's unit as the Elven commander's adjutant. Captured and imprisoned on the prison barge by Laredo's men, his position was unenviable to say the least. Yet he still demonstrated the pride and stubbornness so characteristic of the Enshe. Kingslayer. I think we've just learned his name. Officially. The mysterious individual now had a name. It appeared that this Letho, whoever he might be, was playing his own game, one in which the Scoia'tael had become an impediment, yet his ultimate objective remained a mystery to Geralt. Knowing Yennefer, it's kind of hard to imagine her going around without clothes all the time. I have to imagine that Geralt took a few liberties with his memory there. Yeah, maybe. Or maybe she just happened to have no clothes at the time when the Wild Hunt came. Maybe she was bathing. Stories of the Wild Hunt do not appear in the Dwarven and Elven cultures. It is quite interesting, for the elder races must have faced the hunt long before humans did. As it seems, the dwarves ignore everything on mutual terms, while the elves are mysteriously silent on that subject. Yeah. I think the Wild Hunt are some kind of fae creatures from like the Feyland, and that relates to the ancient elves somehow. I don't know. I don't understand the lore in this setting surrounding elves exactly. Elves and fae and what the origins of the elves are and what they were like way back in the olden days. They're referred to as the elder races, and there's hints that they used to rule the world and be really powerful and stuff, but you know, the exact lore of the elves in the Witcher setting has never been like really like detailed explained or anything.
Get ready, birdie.
We probably learn more about it in Witcher 3 though. Shut the fuck up, Bloomber.
I'm glad you're here.
Me too. I'm glad I'm here. Okay, so Triss and I are now going to find a Rose of Remembrance. Saito, am I going to get another chance to go to merchants and stuff after this? I don't remember the exact order of events once things start getting dramatic here.
King Vridank's treasures.
Any knows?
Like, am I going to get another chance to come back to town?
Quiet woman. Artist at work.
I think I am, but... Hey, she actually left the door open for me. Normally, people just shut the door in my face. Like that. Thanks, Triss. Oh. Let's see if she can handle this on her own.
Guess they'll never learn.
She can handle this on her own. She's kicking ass. Holy shit, Triss is a badass.
Him!
I mean, yeah, I should be helping her technically, but I just want to watch her work. Now the guards are getting involved. And here I am to loot the bodies. Those guards have never jumped out here and helped me. Let's watch her take this thing apart. No, let's kill it. Trying to loot some bodies here. If everyone can just stop fucking around. And she actually waited for me. I thought she was just gonna keep going. Oh yeah, of course you can come back, because you have to be able to take the Arrakis Eye to Anezka. Yeah. Alright. Regarding elves, and not spoiling anything that you can't find in The Witcher 1, elves comes from another world and were indeed the dominant race for quite some time. Oh, okay, so they do come from another world. So what I was thinking of as Fae is basically elves from another world. Well, I'm pretty sure the Wild Hunt are some of them.
I'm glad you're here.
Thanks, that makes me feel good.
I think we've arrived. The Cascade, the Menhir. We need to take the path leading upwards.
Gardens in the middle of forests? Those elves really like to complicate things.
Stop whining. It's not far now.
Take the path. The Witcher reached the waterfall and then followed a path upwards toward the elven ruins.
I'm glad you're here.
Stop saying that. I mean, it's fine, but say something different. When I talk to you, I expect you to say something different.
Cedric told me a beautiful legend about this place.
Legends are almost always beautiful, especially elven ones. The reality often leaves a lot to be desired.
Well, Cedric also said the site itself was something wonderful.
Well, what was the beautiful legend? You can't be like, I heard a beautiful legend, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. It was hella awesome, though. It was the best legend I've ever heard. But whatever, I'm not going to tell you, though.
I'm glad you're here.
Apparently she's glad I'm here. Good to know. I don't know why I went back down this trail. This is the trail we just came up.
The road girls must be here somewhere.
I'll look around.
Alden and Cymero. Cedric said Cymero eclipsed even Francesca Findabair with her beauty, and Francesca's reputed to be the world's most beautiful woman.
Cedric drinks too much.
He really has visions, you know. He really has the gift. He could learn to control it if he drank less.
Cedric drinks to get rid of the visions, and that's something I understand perfectly well.
Visions are obnoxious. How come everybody that ever has visions is always like, oh, I hate having visions, it's a curse. Nobody's ever like, I have visions and it's great. I love having visions. Like, you know what I mean? Anyone with any kind of like divinatory or precognitive or clairvoyant sort of abilities is always pissed about it. In every like show and movie and game and book, nobody's ever just like super thrilled about it. Which I guess makes sense probably because you're probably seeing disturbing things and you'd rather not, but I don't remember what goes down here exactly, but I know some drama takes place.
Look out. It's beautiful. I just don't understand it. How did the elves become so cruel? The one with the scar had so much hatred in him.
Places like
humans
this make you realize just how much they've lost. There used to be entire elven cities, and the forests were theirs to enjoy, not to hide in. Humans destroyed that, put them in reservations. Yorvith and his kind are taking revenge, though not all elves are like that.
Kieran said there's a lot more at stake.
He has his ideal, a certain vision of the world. But do you think there's room for humans in it?
We're practically one and the same.
Wrong, Triss. We've been learning from each other for generations, but we're different at base.
I don't know why I find that awfully sad.
Just like this garden. Beautiful and sad.
Yeah, I think there's always going to be problems between the elves and humans, because humans hate elves and we've treated them like shit and are always going to treat them like shit. And elves can't, like, you know, be like, okay, it's cool, don't even trip, we're just going to be at peace now, don't worry. You know, I think it's a problem. I side with the elves, personally. The humans are assholes. Okay, I am not going to pick this Rose of Remembrance just yet, because that is going to be the fun event that kicks off our next episode. That's going to do it for this one. Thank you for watching. This has been Josiah Plays The Witcher 2 Assassins of Kings Enhanced Edition.